hello, 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 hi, 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 wee, 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 woo, 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 wee, wee, wah, hello, 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 hi, 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 Kenny, and hi, Drag, and hi, Lahonk, and hi, Cryptozone, and hi, Eagle, and hi, Gajira. Oh, and thank you so much for the resub, Dave. Hello, 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 hello. And and hi Fuzzed, and hi Agumi, and also hi Dave. And thank you so much for the follow, Fritzy. Thank you, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is, and like, so you guys are always like, wow, wow, walking left yet again. And here's the thing, that's how I get home from the lab. It's to the left, it's how I have to walk. I can't go right, or I'd just be going right back to the lab. What is this room we're in? It's our normal room, except it's nighttime and there's fireworks. Cause I worked really hard this morning to make a thematic background. So we have this. This is not your haunted bedroom. It is. It's the exact same room, except today is America Day. It's the 4th of July, baby. Guns and fireworks and really shitty beer. Woo! Woo! And I was like, wow, we'll just be doing like a fireworks listening ASMR together. Cause like, you know, what else are we gonna do? It's gonna be loud. But I actually fiddled with all of my audio today to try and like better cut out outside noise, because it is so hot. If I don't do that, all of it's just gonna be fan noise. So kind of let me know how it sounds. I did my best, but I'm not like an audio person. What gun are you firing off into the sky today while screaming yeehaw? Full on rocket launcher. You know, what is just a regular gun? We have to have a full-on 1 flamethrower, 2 rocket launcher. Nothing less will suffice. You love corn syrup? I love corn syrup! I love Red 40! Whoa! If my beverage doesn't have Red 40 in it, I don't want it! Yeah, Red 40 just makes like here, there, everywhere. You're eating a food, you're like, this would never have Red 40 in it. It's not red. Wrong. It's full of Red 40. The main ingredient, Red 40. But yeah, I hope everybody is having a good 4th of July, unless you're not American, in which case, I hope you're having a good regular day that means nothing. And hi Goku, hello, thank you for the follow, cheese to meet you, welcome. Red 1 was so good they made another 39. Here's the thing, there's even more. Think about Red 41. No, it's already there. There's an even better red out there, you just gotta find it. And hi Maki. I have more of my delicious beer that I didn't get to drink yesterday. Because the internet said you're getting too close to secrets. We gotta stop this mouse from investigating aliens. She's learning too much. She's gonna tell the world, and we have to keep her down. It was pretty good up until Red 4573. After that, it kind of fell off. Yeah, right? Like, the red industry just never recovered. It was such a flop. We just don't make red like we used to. Wow. But the beer is really yummy. And I got like really close to being like, what if we just played just a smidgy? What if instead we played a little more Voice of the Void? But then I was like, I don't wanna change schedule because I'm like a little weird about it. You don't understand why the red industry is like so downhill after 40? Because like 40 was the best one. It changed children irreparably. Like, how could there be a better red than that? It's like the ultimate red. If it like changes the course of like children in America, like, how could you be a stronger red? What is the red industry? There isn't one. Red 40 is just in food, and we are just making stuff up. ASMR Voice of the Void. Bucket breaks the ASMR when Sleep Demon shows up and grabs her ass. Yeah. It's just like, you're French? Oh yeah, that's because your country said you cannot give this Red 40 to children. It is really bad. And America said, fuck it, we don't care. Just like keep giving it to kids. And Europe essentially kind of still has roughly the same thing, but it's been like changed. So like, you know, it follows the rules. But America just like, meh, 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 who cares? Yeah, it'd be like great Voice of the Void alien hunting ASMR where I like find signals and I'm like, alright, we're gonna turn the dial just like a little bit to the left and now to the right. God damn it, get on the mark, and a little to the right and left and right and left, and we're just cleaning. Let's just get all this trash and throw it in a corner and then blah! Out of nowhere, alien. Or out of nowhere, I crash the ATV and yell. One of the two. Didn't that kidney fella stop by a few toxic chemicals in the food? Are you misremembering? Oh, Kennedy. I was like primed for kidneys. I don't know. maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I'm not sure. But the government sure wanted to stop him too, so, you know, we have a little something in common. After the internet incident of last night, I don't know what the problem is. Like, I had restarted the router after I realized it went out. I was like, well, I'll just go to BRB and hopefully just like restart it and we can just keep going. So I did that like twice and it just wasn't working. So I was like, well, I guess that's that. You know? And then afterwards, I like undid like the cable and everything, and it worked after that. And hi, CO Gamer. Hello. What happened with the internet now? Nothing today. Today it is normal. Last night, it was trying not to have me reveal government secrets. First it was analog horror, now it's alien, something's fishy. Yeah, and the analog horror we watched was about, you know, something MK Ultra related, so, extra suspicious. That was you? You sat down a little too hard? You were 7 million pounds? And it caused an earthquake that took your ISP for the night? I was like, legitimately, like, how does that happen? Like, what made me unplug the cable and plug the cable back in, but not the power? I don't know. You love the avatar, it's cute. Oh, thank you. It is only a temporary one, while my true form is being worked on though, so I feel bad for all the people that are attached to this me, because it probably has like, I don't know, like 2 months of life max left. I got a lot of rigging done today. Government secrets, let me guess. Area 51, oh yeah, it's MK Ultra, Project Wasp Nest. Was the analog horror we were watching. Specifically, the CIA is good at intervening and covering up their activities. I mean, they try their best, but like at a certain point, you can kind of recognize a pattern. We have like a real compulsion to do some of the same things like over and over. So, you never know. Can you take this bucket out behind the shed and put her in the giant mouse blender when you get the Vibe model? Yes. This one is a, it's kind of like the old rabbit model. This one's just off booth. Hi Miru. Hello. Secret in America alien. It's really like Secret in America release some like crazy information to make everybody look a different direction. But hello, happy 4th. Today we do commonly, but back then not so much. There's only a few yeah, true, like now we know. I mean, at the time, there was not so much history for us to be like, are you guys staging a coup to get oil again? Are we doing it again? What do they have? Do they have the goods? Oh, I see. Have to stage a coup. I got it. We can also put Meru in the giant mouse blender, even though he's not a giant mouse. Why would you put Meru in? No. We cannot blend our fellow cultists. We cannot do it. We need as many as possible. There will just be Meru too. Are we gonna clone Meru? That'd be fun. There's a reason we have the Bill of Rights. I mean, there is. Wait, oh no, what? Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. I thought I missed something. Yeah, it happens. Firework mishaps. Don't light them while you're holding them. It's not good. But there's Meru's F through Z left. Oh, that's how many Merus we have? Just like in case there's some like Drac uprising that takes out some of the Merus, Meru always has an extra one. Oh, and you can just call me Bucket. Balpsy is actually just a type of mouse. Bucket's the nickname. Yeah, I'm a lab mouse, and Balpsies are one of the most common types of lab mouse. But yeah, you just call me Bucket. But yeah, how are audio settings sounding compared to normal? Did I bork them, or are they still sounding roughly the same? You just learned that today? Yeah, there's like several really common strains of lab mouse. Belpsies, CD1s, C57 Black 6. Those are like the most common ones. Audio sounding A-OK. Nice. I am very much trying to. Normally I just have like, when I do ASMR, I don't have any like filters on for like noise suppression and stuff. So there's a bunch of like outside noise that gets in, and I'm doing my best to try and fix that until I can get a mic that is a little bit better suited for ASMR. The last track, Uprising, resulted in several Meru deaths. Is that how we got to E? Like, was it like pre-prepared? How did that happen? I wanna know. But oh yeah, model stuff. The reason I think it's like maybe 2 months, I'm done with like most of the face. I got the eyes and the mouth all done today. And so I think we're making good progress. It's like pretty different than this one. I realize like looking at it, the way I rig mouths is like not the same. So I hope it's still as cute. But yeah, I'm excited. I know like the other parts are gonna take a lot, but for me, normally like eyes and mouth are what take like the longest, other than hair by like a lot. You know, yeah. I don't really know what we're gonna yap about today. I feel like I don't have very much. Like, I just had like a really lazy, boring day. And I haven't really done a lot. Like after power eventually came back yesterday, I couldn't sleep because it was like not power, internet, because it was like way too toasty. So I did play some Fantasy Life, and I am so slowly working my way towards the end of that game. We will get there one day. And then I have to figure out like what my next long form game is gonna be that I play off stream. Because right now, I'm not sure. I don't have any ideas. I have like a bunch of like shorter forced stream games. Hey, praise. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. B-Meru woke up Dirac Prime, which resulted in Dirac Prime awakening the clones, and they tore him to shreds, so C-Meru was sent in to try and quell it, but then he was put in a giant microwave and exploded. So D-Mero went and closed the door to the Drac dimension, but you escaped and took him out the second it closed, which left our current Mero with us. Oh, so you and Mero are kind of locked in eternal conflict. I see. That's a little romantic, one could say. Nothing more special than getting locked in eternal conflict together throughout different dimensions and times. Oh, until Z Mero dies? Yeah, but you would never kill the last Mero. When Z Mero perishes, the Dracs will be free. But Drac, why would you do that? It'd be like one of those really sad fated things where it's you've taken out every other Mero and then you're left by yourself, and then you realize that really you just wanted to be with Mero, and all of that fighting was to compensate, and now you're all alone. And it'll never be the same without him. You gotta be careful. The one bad thing about drinking delicious beer during ASMR is every time I'm oh, I have to burp. Please do not do this into the microphone. You just wanted to be understood, but your schizophrenia is too powerful. I didn't mean to be sad. No. This is just a lesson. Don't kill the last Mero. He tried to save you, but he's not strong enough, so he has to put you down. No! It's a cruel fate. You have to fight your destiny. You can rise above. You don't have to take each other out. There are other ways, I promise. Oh! I don't know if Dave is still here, but the new season of Dan to Dan is out. And out of nowhere, there was a Mongolian deathworm and throat singing involved. And I was like, yo, is my boy Dave here? Is Gollum and Hagrid inside of this Mongolian deathworm? 'Cause for those of you who do not know, Dave once did a wonderful ASMR roleplay where you get swallowed by a Mongolian deathworm and then you meet Gollum and Hagrid, PS2 Hagrid, on the inside of the worm and have to skate, but you can only choose one of them. So I will never look at these worms the same way, and every time I see one, I just think about the fact that Gollum might be in there. It'll be like Lex, where the last of the Brunin G is resurrected as an undead. You'll resurrect the last Meru as your undead plaything. That's a... I'm looking at you. That's a little... that's a little... I got winking to work. It took forever. Hi Nick. Hello. I'll be with you forever. You don't like that? No, Mary, I'm sorry. Drac got too attached. I shouldn't have pointed it out. I mean, the question is, will Z-Mero have all of E-Mero's memories? And hi, Renji. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Cheese to meet ya. What happened? Oh, Drac and Mero realized that they are tied in eternal battle, but Drac would be sad if he, prevailed against Mero, so he said he would resurrect the last Mero so they could be together forever, and Mero was like, I'd rather not. I'll keep you safe. No dwellers are allowed to eternally fight each other or kill one another and resurrect their corpses, because as you know, I need every single dweller for my research, and I would be sad if I lost a single dweller, and I would think about it forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and be like, wow, where did that dweller go? Why did they leave? And then if I found out another dweller took them away, I'd be like, you're getting the worst of the experiments. They say, please, please, Miss Mouse, please don't hurt me, please don't be a mean mouse. But to that person, I say, I'm gonna be mean. I'm not bringing you snacks after. And then it's gonna be like devastating. Like, that's the worst thing that's ever happened, you know? Like, normally everybody gets snacks, but this one, no snacks. No snacks. And also, you know, no anesthesia for all the sauce. Just like, you know, we're gonna do it raw style. Oh, it's so hot. It's so hot. Like, I have fans on, but like, if I stop and like go, wow, I'm really, really toasty. It's so uncomfortable in here. Blah. Blah. But yeah, the best part of the experimentation is one, that I tell you you're doing a really good job, and then like second, really good snacks. How did I get the name Bucket? So, I said earlier, Balpsies are one of the most common types of research mouse, and I am a lab mouse. And then because I have mechanical limbs that are often breaking down or not in very good condition, I'm kind of just a bucket of bolts. It's more of a nickname since, like, you know, mice don't have names. Mice parents don't be like, oh, this is my son Steve. They mostly just go like, so, you know, in the lab, people just nickname me Bucket, so that's my name now. Yeah, well, except for Stuart Little, but he was adopted by, like, non-mice, so they could name him, like, a little human name. Bucket opens the door to the direct dimension and unleash the use, and we will spare Miro, probably, maybe, possibly, Drek. I could use you as my own personal army, but we cannot hurt any Mirus, because we really care Miru, and we need Miru to be safe, just like all the other dwellers. So, with Drak Army, your job would be to protect all of the other dwellers, and then also all of the cultists. So really, all of the Draks would have to get a job, and they probably wouldn't like that, so honestly, they probably appreciate the door being closed. Poor Michael J. Fox. Yeah, he's a really cool guy. I saw him do like a speech one time, and he was really neat. We need to make the world in our image, though. That's too bad. I'm already doing that. Not really in my image, but like in an image that's better. It's different, it's better, it's different, it's better. Like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about any of that. You know, if you one day open your eyes and you see a world that maybe looks a little bit different and a little bit redder and a little bit meatier, trust me, it's better. It's different, but better. Cause, you know, then you just have like all sorts of friends. And hi, Eli. Wee wee wee. Woo woo woo. Oh yeah yeah. Wee wee wee. I feel like I have like a weird, I can't tell if it's like my earballs or not. But I feel like sometimes I'm getting like some weird like electrical interference occasionally. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Redder and meatier, the 4 dimension? No, 4. I mean, maybe the cannibalism dimension, but like, not to be in like normal style. 4 is one of those things I just don't get. It's like there are certain things where you think you would be really good at doing roleplay ASMR. I do that. It's on the YouTube. I can type. Oh, Jesus. So, e. There, it's on the YouTube. I have several like pre-recorded roleplay ASMRs. They're all slightly horror themed, except for like one of them, I think. After you run her over with your Ford F-150, hey baby, that's America. Today's the day. Today is the day to hit a mouse with your big old truck. So big, it can't fit in most parking spaces. Not to be a normie, but like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but being eaten alive and killed is kind of weird and also illegal. Like, I don't know, just me, it's like kind of weird. No, blowing up entire states. That just takes too much resources. You just have to wait a little while, and an earthquake's gonna break it off and do it anyways. But yeah, I understand eating someone. Like cannibalism, I got it. I get it. It makes sense. There's just something about it, Everyone saw Mads Mikkelsen do it on Hannibal and said, I get it. I get it. I get it. But like, I don't want like a big lady to like eat me. That's scary. Especially if you're alive. It's gonna be so like wet. And like, think about how hot it would be and humid in there. Cause like, average inside is like, what, like 90, 97, 98 degrees or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like it'd be a lot. Bucket 4 conversation this early. It's been 30 minutes. It's not too early. And I guess, like, it's not even that weird of a conversation because I'm going, like, it's a little strange. Instead of, like, being like, what's really cool, guys? That part in Dragon Ball where Cell, like, sucks people up with his tail and, like, child-friendly force them. Which is weird. Weird is a nebulous term if you think about it, although cannibalism is something that would happen either in extreme situations or someone somehow got consent to kill and cook a person. Yeah, sometimes you're just like, well, I'm done, and someone's like, well, I'm hungry, and you just meet up. Match made in heaven, really. And honestly, we talk about cannibalism a lot. That's like a normal topic for us. I guess it's not like a lot. It's just occasionally. Although every time I think about it, I do think like, you have to use every part of the buffalo. It's respectful. Oop. I pulled the skin off the microphone. This girl you were flirting with was really obsessed with you, really wanted to eat you, and like create a bunch of art with her eating you, and talked often about tearing your throat out with her teeth, and you started getting really scared with like how often she pushed it and everything, and called the cops and brought a machete and slept with it for like 2 months straight. Nothing came of it, so maybe you overreacted, but like got really spooked. Dang, and that shit would have like been absolutely insane. It would have been crazy style for real. I mean, like, what's a little, like, crazy girl who may or may not want to eat you, like, in the grand scheme of things? For the Cell sucking people up with his tail thing, you think it's less gore and more mosquito thing? It is. It is. Like, but it's also not. It's weird. Like, if you look back on it, it's a little strange. Like it would make sense if it was just like a mosquito thing and he could just like steal your strength. But it's not. He like absorbs you. Like he like takes the whole shebang. So I don't know. It's been like many years since I've watched that show. But as a kid I was still like, that's odd. That's not. That's weird. Oh, and hi, awkward. literally had a moment where I was like, Keys, were you here earlier? Did I have a stroke? But hello, you were not. I was thinking of other purple. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop associating people with colors. But hi. I hope you are well on 4th of July as well. I will pull card. Oh, Buster, thank you, Melon. Thank you. You guys didn't sell as a villain? You don't know how that kind of thing isn't a positive light? I have no idea. And hi, Axel. Hello. Did I do the shuffle? I'm shuffling now. I didn't do a big shuffle, but I'm doing a solid shuffle. Like a responsible shuffle in my hands. You think the first time you ever thought about 4 was when you watched an episode of Pokemon and Ash was dressed up as an apple and his Snorlax tried to eat him and you were like, man, that's weird. And then you discovered 4 was a thing and you were like, that's what that was? What the fuck? I mean, kinda. But like, I feel like that's more like, Snorlax wasn't gonna like eat him alive and just like crush him like a snake. I'm sure Snorlax would have chewed. Ooh. I am dropping cards. Okay. I'm trying to be thorough. I'm trying to be really thorough. Oh. Okay. There we go. So, awkward. Your card is strength. So, strength doesn't have to be physical strength. It can also be kind of like inner strength, either mentally or like strong beliefs you hold. So, it's kind of like be strong, focus on your inner strength, let it guide you, believe in yourself, and be courageous because you can, you are strong, and whatever's going on, you can handle it. Okay, and then first, you want to pop in just in case you in before you leave work. I hope work is going okay and it's not too crazy today, and thank you for stopping by. And hi, Lieutenant Monkey. Hydrate, I will hydrate, and stretch again. And I will hydrate with water and not just beer. Yeah, I mean, it could be like strength with your leg and everything. You just be strong, heal well, take care of yourself, and you got this. And if you need inner strength, trust yourself. I think overall it's basically like, you know, you are strong, you can handle the struggles if they are coming your way, and to believe in it. Women are weird. Sometimes, you know, it's just like the girly things, like the sudden urge to kill or gore someone. Sometimes you just look at someone and you're like, wow, I sure could rip into their abdomen and I bet their guts would spill out real cool. You know, just girly things, just like girly things. They all think about it. That's why all the cultists are gay. Yeah, girls are scary. Girls are scary. Don't know how warm it is where you are, but stay hydrated. It's really, really hot. And chill. Alright. Okay, first. You got justice. So justice is another like balance and equilibrium card. Oh, one sec. Beer. So it's kind of like sword and scales, balance in all things. So very much the cause and effect of things. So kind of there will be balance. If things are out of balance, they will be brought back into it. And it's also kind of like if there are things you need to take responsibility for, you should do it before they are brought into balance, kind of outside of your control. But if there are also things that you feel are out of whack, don't worry, because they will be brought back soon. Perhaps. And if everything is normal, don't worry about it. Consider yourself head patted, can't redeem it, but you would redeem it. Well, thank you for the imaginary head pats. You're gay because you like men, not because women are scary. I mean, that's the real reason anyone is gay. Nobody goes like, wow, women scary, I sure suddenly love men. Or like, men scary, now suddenly I like girls. You just do. But sometimes it's funny to say stuff. You feel like women have more strange interests than men. It's just that you don't hear about it if you're not interacting with them. I mean, I bet it's like the same. Like, I bet it's like literally the same. You know, there's not nearly as many differences as like people think. It's just like what people are willing to say out loud. You like women because they're scary. I mean, true, same. Like, have you ever like seen the picture where it's like pussy from a bitch who's evil? Like, you know, you know, like my boy Dingy has like, he's got some ideas, you know. And also, thank you for the head pats, Jack. Otto and you were making out behind the Wendy's dumpster because you got scared by a woman? Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure that's exactly why as soon as that Otto art is done, you're gonna be like, wow, women sure are scary. Let me just go look at that for comfort. I just gotta go look at that picture of my boy, my straight up boy, my homie, you know, for comfort. It's because they're scary. It soothes me. It soothes me. Hi, Materialer? You must have joined at the most out of context time. Everything is always out of context here. There's never like a good time to join to know what people are talking about because we're always saying something very strange. In passing online, you hear one woman interest is watching. Oh, that's true. Women love to watch a crime. Women love to hear about a crime, and most lewd artists, you know, are women. Same here. I know significantly more lewd artists that are women than men, by like a lot. Wow, I saw a woman today. Better go look at that bratty Otto art Mario commissioned. Yeah, it'll like make your day brighter. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we were talking about how women are scary and sometimes they're just so scary with all their scary, violent interests. Like, you know, keeping a dweller locked in the basement forever. Or I don't know, other stuff that sometimes you just have to look at like pictures of like sexy pimboys to like soothe yourself, you know? Because of the frequent watching of those documentaries, apparently one lady in South Korea decided to commit a crime as a result. Yeah, because you watch them and you're like, wow, these guys are idiots. Like, straight up so stupid. And you're like, I bet I could do better. I bet I could be the change I want to see in the world by, like, not being so dumb. She set out to prove a point and you can respect it. Yeah, girl's a hustler. Keep a dweller in the basement forever, so keep you in your favorite place forever. See, exactly. Dwellers love basements. Dwellers love the lab basements. Dwellers love the custom, like, restraint chair. Dwellers love it. It's a treat, really. It's a treat. And you don't have to, like, worry about stuff there, like, you know, strangers talking to you. I don't know, women. All the stuff that's scary outside, you know. You were flirting with a girl once and she wanted you to bite her and you were like, okay, that's normal. And she was like, no, like so hard I bleed. And you were like, okay, that's less normal, but okay. And she was like, no, bite me really hard on this area. And you were like, that will result in that being bit off. And she was like, that's okay. That's when you have to leave. That's when you have to go. That's not okay, actually. I have to go. Suddenly, I have stuff to do today. I have obligations. It turns out today is the day I wash my hair, and therefore I can't do that. Or sometimes, you just go like, Okay. I'm on a bus. These teeth are sharp for a reason. I got you, fam. You don't understand that kind of thing in the same way you don't understand the appeal of tight neck collars. I mean, no comment. No run. I mean, it's a great way to go to the hospital and then have to explain something, and then all of them go. Okay. Joke's on you, you already live in the basement because it's just way cooler in the basement and you don't get cooked if you're in the basement. Honestly, that's pretty smart. I do. Oh, there we go. Fireworks started. It is like so hot. If it could be cooler, I would be like, nice, I'm in. Suddenly you have all of your teeth pulled as a bat. You're bad. Yeah, they're like, this one's a biter, we gotta yank them. You ever just like think, what if... Why is there fireworks? Oh, it's America Day in Burgerland. It's 4th of July, and we celebrate by drinking like real crappy beverages, like cheap beer, and by shooting guns and exploding fireworks in our hands and losing some fingers worth it, and setting off explosives in the sky and generally just being a nuisance. Yeah, it's America Day in Burgerland. Got beer in your veins? Yeah, what the fuck is a kilometer? I have very delicious lemon sour beer. It's really, really, really good. You grilled me a hamburger and left it by the wall, but you never came out and got it. I don't really like ground beef. I'm so sorry. I'm more of like a char-grilled hot dog kind of gal. Oh, I will hydrate with water. I will be good and hydrate with water. Oh, it's 2:48 July 5th. A Euro friend. Understandable, understandable. You like wall beef then? What? Wallby? I'm confused. Oh no, it went over my head, I'm sorry. You ultimate Sudoku? Yeah, and you better be good with those numbers. I want to see that whole pad filled out. Don't leave a single line blank. Whole thing. Time to Sudoku. Ground beef. I get it. I get it. I was like, huh? Now it makes sense. I just forgot that I said ground. Like, immediately. If you don't like, yeah, no, I got. Yeah, we actually have several Euro friends here. Iloda, who often hangs out with us at like 4 AM EU time, is a Euro friend, and we have several others, but then there's also a lot of American friends. But I think that's like everyone. I don't think we have any like... Oh, and we have our singular Australian. I don't think we have any other like Asia time zone block friends though that I'm aware of. It is a dad joke kind of thing. Sometimes like jokes like that, I'm just like, I don't get it. Well, what is that? Because, you know, the autism maxing along with the hack maxing, sometimes it question mark. Sometimes a question mark, I just don't get it. I get distracted and confused. Oh, you're also a Euro friend, Pancake. You live in Utah with Meru? How long have you guys lived together? Like a long time? Meru's gonna be bad. Are they like 8 hours away? Australia or America? I don't know. I'm really bad with time zones. I can't really keep up with them very well. You're going on 4 years now after you exchanged rings and vows, but we've been living together for 2 before that? Aww. That's so sweet, that's so sweet. Only 4 more years till you get like a really big anniversary. You guys gotta celebrate and do something big. Like, I don't know, skip more bratty auto art. This is so wholesome. It's not true. It is not true. You stab him one time for each year you've been together in Utah. Oh my god, that's so romantic. That's the dream. That's the dream. Nothing like an anniversary stabbing. Cause like, you know, making a hole in someone that's new is like really special. You've been lied to. Oh yeah. Drac and Miru are both people I know from my Oshis community. and they have many a long-standing bit together. Always have been. Yeah, I mean true. Especially on Twitch, like you know a VTuber loves to lie for fun. I have like several friends where they like tell me stuff and hi Luca, hi. Well, they're like tell me stuff and I'll be like, oh my god, really? And they'll be like, no Bucket, no. And I'm like, oh, you lied to me. And they're like, yes, I do it constantly, you know I do this. And let me take a sippy first. Wee wee wee. Woo woo wah. Wee wee wah. Wee wee wee. Fear of not lying. I mean, look. If it's fun, like if you're having a silly fun time, making like, you know, being like, wow, this is like, you know, the lie about me and my fight life partner, and then everyone's like, wow, and you're like, just kidding, and then on the inside you're just like, one day this will be true. One day it won't be a lie. When will my feelings be returned? Your IQ is legally like 64, so if you get tricked by me, it's your own fault. No. Oh my god, that test from this morning looked so hard. I was like, I don't want to take that. If I take that, I'm gonna like learn something about myself that's like embarrassing. I like did not know what it wanted at any stage. Why did you just get asked if you got 3,600 pints of blood? It's important information to know. Sometimes you need like enough. Like, I need to know how much you have. So like, it's good for other people to find out. So then like, there's enough information and like, you gotta just like, yeah, you gotta know how much blood someone has to know how much you can take safely. So like, normal question. Don't worry about it. Don't ask more. You haven't tested yours, but you can open doors, so it's a 7 or something. You ever just like fail to open a door multiple times in a row and go like, I mean, am I smooth? Is it a chicken cutlet up there? Do I need help? Do I need a cure? 'Cause sometimes like it takes me multiple tries. Once you get into a calm, cool, collected headspace, I'm just like not good at that type of test where I'm just like, what the fuck do you want from me? Just like be clear. Be clear. You gotta go. Bye-bye. Have a good 4th, Eli. Have a good 4th. Have fun. Have a good evening. Just googled it. Apparently that's enough blood to make a sword out of the iron in your blood. Cool. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. Have blood sword? That'd be rad. Well, think of all the things you could do just peeping like, I made this out of the blood of my enemies. It was a lot. It was a long process. And like, you know, worth it. You've walked into the fucking door at work more times than you care to count because you forget which way it opens. Look, at least I don't ever, like, use the door at the lab wrong. But that's because it's a door that, like, you really know which side opens. Because it's, like, handle one side, push bar second side. So, like, you can't fuck it up. You'd be interested to see her do it without the distraction. It'd probably be way better. But, like, it still just seemed really hard. I'm sure, like, anything not distracted is easier. But, like, I don't know. I don't know. Your friend is so dumb he tried to push a car door to open it from the outside. That's bad. That's really bad. That's, like, impossible bad. I have a sword made out of the blood of the soldiers I've seen. Yeah, see, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. You did it on the toilet first while listening to heavy metal and got 115. Then you do it how they recommended and got 138. I mean, you also kind of know it once more, right? You're back. What would you like to... Yeah, the IQ from this morning. You have a sword made from many times of the month. Look, it's a free way to do it. Hi, Seshiro Black. Or back. Seshiro's back. Hello, hello. You liked a girl for 7 years, got rejected 2 times. What do? Not ask again and move on. That's the real advice. Like, just don't. Like, if it hurts to be around her, you gotta go. And if it doesn't, then you gotta be chill and let those feelings go. Those are your only options. There is nothing else to do. Sometimes leaving doesn't feel good, but it's the best thing for your mental health. So, like, just do it. There is nothing you can do to change that. You got 125? What did she get when it was live? It was pretty good, right? Oh, so you never know what you got right. 135? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. You like a girl when you were about to bring it up, she said she's a lesbian? I mean, that's fine. That just also means, like, you know, it is what it is. There's, like, nothing wrong with liking someone and then it not working out. Most of the time, it doesn't say anything about you as a person. And, like, it just means, like, you're not compatible. That's it. And it could be that they're like, I really like you as a friend. It's just like, what if you changed her though? Literally impossible. Literally impossible. Oh, what if you changed her and made her not like me? You didn't. It's impossible to do. She either does or she doesn't. But yeah, it just like, people get really hung up on liking someone and then not having the same feelings, but it's just like, all it means is that, like, they want something and you want something and they're just not aligned. And it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you as a person or something wrong with them. It just ain't like that. So there's no point in, like, getting all stuck up on it. You just, you know, keep going. Mister, you get some sleep. Yeah, sleep well, sleep well, sleep well. Good night, monkey. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you for stopping in. And hi, Harlack. It's a mouse stream. It's a mouse stream. This girl you were talking to around the time you did that was like, let me do the test. And we cannot track your results as a result. And she thought it meant she was a genius. Chew. Chew. Chew for you, monkey. Good night, good night. Don't worry about if it's true or not. It's better not to know. This one is real. Say that after you've been awake for 3 days. Hi, couple. Passions are fiery because they'll burn you up. I mean, true. But just don't let them. Don't set yourself on fire for somebody else. It's a terrible thing to do. Unless you're gonna set yourself on fire for me because I'm hungry and I want dinner. In which case, that's okay. 125 is top 95 percentile. So it's top 5. I kinda wanna take it. You don't wanna set the world on fire? Consider playing Fallout. And then think, like, Would I though? Would I though? Because sometimes the answer is like, maybe. Maybe. I might try and take it at some point, like over the weekend, because I want to, like, actually try. And I straight up, like, can barely focus. Where's that frog's mouth? Can, like, barely focus on game I have played before. Like, I was struggling to do some very basic stuff in Voice of the Void yesterday that I knew how to do. Because I kept, like, looking at chat and talking. You burn internally every day, but someone has to cook in the summer? How are you? I mean, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you think like, wow, I couldn't get any crispier. And don't worry, you could. Ask her what stocks to harvest invest in. Why am I reading Harvest? She's smart and knows the future probably. I don't know. To be fair, it has been a long time, but it's not like been that long. Like, I still know how to play the game. And I was just like, wow, can I read? And I kiss enjoy. Hello, 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 hello. Invest in Buckcoin? Yeah, look, it's a hot new coin. And I said, Shiro, thank you for the follow. I know I already said hi, but thank you again. Sometimes brain slow. I'm just a mouse. I just have a little walnut in here. My head is large, and it's not because there's a lot in there. It's because my 2 brain cells have a very, very large enclosure. And I'm on beer number 2. Number 2. Because I decided to get like a really, really, really American dinner tonight. Like, you know, like you think to yourself, what's the most American dinner I could get for 4th of July? And some people say, like, wow, I could get like, you know, I could grill. I could do some grilling. Americans love to grill. Or I could eat McDonald's, the most American thing I could ever get. And I said, no, I can do you one better. I can get American Chinese food. Yeah, those are my brain cells. I'm just little zoomies bouncing around in there. Just 2 little brain cells. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, I was Chinese food. Hi, Petite Prince. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Cheese to meet ya. Hamburger. Hamburger. Do your brain cells each get their own bed, or do they share a bunk bed? Who gets the top bunk? They sleep together. They share one bed, but it's like a California king, because, you know, the room is so empty and so big, you might as well get a really big bed for it. But, you know, bunk beds tend to be kind of small, so they just share one big bed, and then they have like a bunch of stuffed animals in there. It's really cozy, but like you should have more than the 2. But they're 2 that are really, really comfy, you know? They're like well cared for, but like there should be more of them. Dahmer is American, is he not? Oh, yeah, he is. I should have just eaten an American. I should have just found a dweller and been like, you have to give up a foot. You know, mouse is hungry. Give me the foot. Chinese food is your family's Christmas dinner? Oh, based. Chinese food is like good for any holiday. You can eat one of the rest of your life hamburgers or boogers. Choose. I think hamburgers. Hamburgers. Because you might think like eating boogers, that's like my immune system right there. But it turns out there's actually no scientific research to back up that it helps in any way. The true stuffed Americans, which foot? Either one. You just pick whichever one you don't really need as much. I'll take either. I'm not like super picky. A foot's a foot's a foot's a foot. Is a foot is a foot is a foot. You know. As someone with 0, I can't be picky. It would not be fair of me. I'm so excited for that mech art that I skipped. Like, so excited. That was also like one of the fastest accepted skips I've ever gotten. And hi, Pastel. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello. Happy 4th to you who does not celebrate. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I worked on it this morning to have like a fun little thematic holiday background. If you eat your foot, do you regrow your foot, thus keeping the same number of feet in circulation? No, I would have to regrow like an entire leg before I could regrow a foot, so it's like, it's too late for me. I'd have to eat the whole leg. Just believe it helps. Also, paint your shoes red to run faster. Yeah, I mean, I don't run ever anywhere at all, but... Do you want the whole leg? I mean, it's got a lot of hair. I'm not gonna like... You have to... Okay, so here's the thing. If you're preparing meat, you take the skin off, which includes the hair. That's like all the animals that you eat all have hair on them. So that's not gonna stop anyone. Like, you know, someone has to shave a cadaver. They have hair for real. I mean, you wouldn't think so. You wouldn't think so. Shocking. Shocking. And hi, Shuba. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The skin becomes nice and crispy under cooking. Keep it. Well, then we're definitely gonna have to shave. So, like, if you're giving us the leg, we're gonna have to wax it or clean it or something. But we can. We can. You shaved your legs before? It's kind of a pain. It's like, that's like one of the good things about not having the legs is, you know, you don't have to shave. You love when people follow and you're talking about something unhinged. It happens all the time, and I'm always like, did you catch like a good part of the conversation and then go, oh yeah, I'll follow, and then like the second you go to like press, it's like something like heinous, like, yeah, we're gonna cut off Jirak's leg and then like shave it and like cook it up nice and crispy. It's the best feeling to rub your fleshly shaven legs before. It feels so silky. Okay, so here's a pro tip. If you shave your legs and then go swimming in the pool, like when they're really smooth and you rub them together in the water, that shit is insane. You're just like, I am a mermaid. I was built to be in the water. It's engaging stream theme. I mean, true. I hope it is. I hope it's engaging. It's always exciting when people come back. I always get like kind of worried that like, well, I guess less worried than I used to be. Now I'm like pretty cozy with it. But I definitely used to get worried that I was like, just like scaring people away. Because every time people would be like, hello, I'd be like, yeah. And like, I'm, you know, I don't know, something. I have no idea. And then they're like, well, I will see you later, bye. And I never see them again. You also shaved your entire body before a girl wanted you to go in like twink mode? Drac, where are you finding these women? Where are these girls? Used to swim semi-competitively so you can confirm bug. It's so good, right? Also, I don't know why my brain was like, that's a scary place to swim. And then I was like, well, I don't think you're swimming competitively in the ocean. Also, you finished your puzzle last night and you were up till 3 AM. But yay! At least you're done. And now you have a pretty puzzle that's all completed. You get to the brink of falling asleep, then you just hear, yeah, now you eat your foot, but they remove the skin. I'm Zoe. I hope, here, I'll do some, like, soothing Euro bros. Go to sleep. That is a thing, but you didn't, yeah, like normal style. If I can count the amount of women you've talked to in your life and counted the amount of men and compared it to be like 70% women and 30% men? You don't understand how men have trouble meeting women? I mean, if they're meeting the same women as you, maybe they're just going like, these are not the women I want to meet. And also, Goku, thank you for the head pats. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is mostly your insomnia hours, but you do enjoy the few times you find me online. I'm glad I can be there for insomnia time. I know, like, my European friends that are like, this is like actual, like, I need ASMR to go to sleep time. And I Stoner Sam, hello, 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 thank you for the follow, welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, you're meeting like the scary percentage of women. And like, the other men are like, wow, I wish I could meet a woman. And you're like, yeah, last time I met a woman, she like told me she wanted to kill me and like bathe in my blood. And that she wanted to make like a pajama set out of my skin. And they're like, oh, I see. And you're like, yeah, she was cool though. More freaky. Yeah, exactly. All the freaky women are just like, I have got to go tell Chirac something terrifying. But you know, a woman who basically said that, but not about you. Oh, thank you, Aluka. I got you, I got you. If I ever do miss anything, please just tell me. Because sometimes I will like not see it, or I'll think like it was something I already did. So never feel bad about reminding me. And I will fix it. You just assume other men are like you and expect women to spawn in your room because you don't go out. I mean, that's what the internet is. And then also, that's true. There's a lot of people who like also don't go out. Like, you gotta think about all the women who are also hikis. They're like rad. They're just like, I'm not fucking leaving my house. When can we go into creative mode and spawn and get the women's spawn egg? Like, yeah, it's harder than you think. Okay, I am shuffling again. Why did your friend leave a whole half drink glass of water and a banana on the floor? Those are for later. Those are for later, Pastel. Okay. Oh. Okay, Aluka. You got the sun, which is cool. Sun's good. It's a card I really enjoy. Okay, so the sun. It says that good fortune is coming your way. Happiness, joy, and harmony. And hi, Tiny Cake Hog. Hello. Thank you for the follow. So the sun represents the universe coming together in line to carry you down like a positive path. So it kind of hints to coming either like enlightenment or joy. It could be like positive relationship stuff, happiness in the things you have, and general success and positive health and vitality in your life. So basically the card points to a whole bunch of good things coming your way. So yay! Oh, the bananas for Giraffe. Got it. And Fanatic Munch. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Okay, you knew a girl who moved from Poland to Ireland? Oh no, I remember the Twink story. She was super BPD and told you she was scared of him leaving her and said if he ever did, she'd kill him, skin him, and wear him like clothing. I mean, that's just BPD things, baby. Sometimes you gotta get a little intense. Make everyone around you scared. Yeah. I have like a really complicated relationship with bananas. I think they're gross. But like, I also like banana flavor. You're super duper introverted, but your girlfriend is super extroverted, so it's a fun combination. Honestly, that's like a really good way to be sometimes, because, like, you know, you can kind of cover each other's bases, so it means like you guys are a good match and can cover everything. You met your now 10-year partner in a PvP MMO. We're both so pacifistic that it just worked out. Oh, that's kind of cute. Oh, and happy 4th. Happy 4th, happy 4th, happy 4th. Hamburger, America, guns, fireworks exploding. Wow! You just found out how to respond. You love girls with beautiful princess disorder. I have some very good friends of mine with BPD, and it has been like not often a problem in like friendship, but at the same time they really describe occasionally relationships being like brutal, because they're like, it makes me like unwell and I don't like it and my partner doesn't like it, and like I work really hard to deal with it, but it's also kind of like sometimes it like overflows anyways and it sucks. So I would not want to have to deal with that. But also, I would also not want to have to deal with that on the other hand either. Yeah, baby, you want to go out? No. I mean, sometimes you still want to go out even if you're introverted. You just want to go out with like your favorite person. You were in the club and you were sitting on the couch panicking, and she was just sitting with you and you felt bad because she wanted to dance, but you had to drive so you couldn't drink. Oh my god, okay. Real. I do not like going into like big crowded places, and if I have to also then worry about driving and like can't actually chill out because I know I have to drive later, I am like miserable. Cannot do it. Could not do it. I was thinking, I was like, man, if it was like my favorite club in hit video game Cyberpunk 2077 that is not real, things might be different. I would go there, but that place isn't real. It's fake. And that also is with the stipulation that if I was going to that club, I would have cool cybernetic, like, not have to drive drunk home after. And like cool blade arms instead of just like regular broken arms, and like lasers and like a gun. So it'd be different, it wouldn't be so scary. Because like, you know, sometimes people act up and when you're V you're just like, not anymore, you don't. You fucked up. Declare, but yeah, Pastel is always adorable. I really want to draw cute pastel sometime soon. I really want to draw, like, for everyone who's given me stuff on Throne, I want to draw them a picture. So I gotta draw Eagle, and I want to draw Pastel, and I want to draw Vi, and I don't think I got an anonymous gift, but I don't know who it was. When you were younger, like 19 to 20, you were flirting with this older lady, older women, well, who was really hot, and you were like, holy shit, hot older women, and we were on a video chat one evening, and she was flirting hard, and you were flirting back, and then she flopped them out. They flopped. And behind her door, the door opened and her husband walked in and caught her, and you were like, oh shit, and hung up, and apparently they got a divorce. You didn't even know she was married. That's insane. Anywho, never trust. You'll admit that the anonymous water globbies and Froggy was you, but you were nervous to have your name show up. Well, you helped with the 3DO too. So I want to draw a pastel picture. I had to guess. But then thank you officially, Pastel. Thank you, as you know. We will, Froggy. It would be way worse if, well, that would be a whole other can of worms if she was the one who was like 19. Because then it's like, damn, you should not have gotten married. Never trust women. No, you can trust women. You can trust women. It's okay. It's okay. And if you're missing like a portion of your liver later, like she deserved it. You know, why are you not getting her treats? Hi, Unc. Hi, Unc. They're shooting already. Damn, they be going off, man. They be like popping. People be like making noises. But yeah, really, like the second it gets dark, the ops are out to get you. The whole country, one whole country of ops is out for you specifically. What you do, Unc? What you do? Why did you make them all so mad? He opened the track door. Why did you do that? You know we're not supposed to open the track door. How could you do this? That's the whole country trying to defend itself from all of the Dracs. Thank you so much for the follow, Kiss Enjoyer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You find it that you can trust the kind of woman that is not a woman but a man? This is sounding more and more gay. Harass cute VTubers into degeneracy? I mean, oh. How do you convince a cute VTuber to go down the route of degeneracy? How does that happen? How do you initiate? What does that even look like? What is a VTuber corruption arc? You're already a VTuber. You know? No taking out Meru. No taking out Meru. I already told you. You know a guy who's like 20 dating a 26-year-old with 4 kids. And it's such a crazy situation. 2 weeks into the relationship, they were fighting so bad. He was too upset to work at work and just stood in the corner. Why would you stay? Why would you stay? You have a weird guy story? Take him out. You just take guy on date? VTuber's like as low as you can go. Yeah, if you're a VTuber, it's too late already. V-Bucks. Gaslighting, gatekeeping. You'll show you when you're older, but age regressing. Yeah, I mean... the day that I get on Roblox, you know, it's time. Because in his words, she's hot and she loves him like the girl that is a 2-week relationship. No, there's no way. She's not that hot. It's literally impossible. It's literally impossible. And hi, Sherlock. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Cheese to meet you. Game is game, nephew. I'm not playing Roblox. I'm not playing. I'm too old. Like Roblox to me, I know there's like other parts of Roblox like that people play that are adults, but to me it's baby game for baby gamers. I'm trying to play like real big time adult games like I don't know, Barbie Horse Adventure. You've seen pictures, she's not that hot. It's literally impossible. There is no amount of hotness that she could be. You fucking hate horse game. Don't say that about my horse girls. You love the horse girls? I love horse game. Roblox has some good games. The hard games are so funny too. I just was like already old when it came out, so I like never played it, and I'm not going to now because I'm like, one, the backlog of horror games that I have is immense. The backlog of all games I have is immense. I straight up don't need anything else. I gotta buy my Steam cart before the sale is over. But yeah, oh my god, Horse Girl game got me so hard. It still got me. Like, normally gotchas, I'll like play it like a couple times, and then I'm like, wish you luck, you have no more restarts in your finals. I'm sorry, Unk, it's not gonna happen. If you've already used a restart. Not really, it could. I've still only beaten finals once, because every time, I don't know what it is. It's like, since then, my luck is dog. But it's free. I mean, so is Uma Masume Pretty Derby. You wish you could play Horse Girlies? It's like unfortunate, because I was like, oh, Persona, oh, horse game. And I played Persona, and I bounced off of it a little bit just because I was like, I don't really have time to be playing a full Persona game that is not Metaphor, which I still haven't finished. And then, but I was like, well, I can take it slow just like when I have phone game time. And then I played horse game. And then I was like, I guess this is it. I'm a horse trainer now. I'm a horse trainer, and all I care about is getting my girls to the finals and like achieving their dreams. What is that? You missed a reference. It's the horse girl game, Uma Masume Pretty Derby. It just came out. When your horse loses, I get so hungry. God. Oh, roasted horse meat. Oh, I'm gonna cook up my girls. Not really. I was like, oh, my horse loses. Time to like break her leg and shoot her in the head and turn her into glue. But now I'm like, my horse loses, and I'm like, that's okay, baby girl. Like, you're doing your best. That's okay. We'll try again. We'll try again. Really, it's my fault. I shouldn't have pushed you so hard. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not for you personally, but your friend who is a larger girl dated this feeder guy years ago because she didn't think she could do better, and when she lost her job, he stepped up and helped support her. So to thank him, she was like, I'll gain weight for him, and she put on like 80 pounds for him, and his only response was like, okay, what's your next goal? And she was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? Also, Quickle Bill and Hydros to D-Zone, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cheese to meet you, cheese to meet you. Thank you for being here. Oh, stretch. Okay, we're postured like so good. Greetings from Bolivia. Hello. Welcome to it being very late. Wait, no, Bolivia's south. I was like, that's the wrong country. But welcome. We are celebrating Hamburger Day. I was like, wow, it's super late, but I actually don't think it is. I'm not good at time zones. Too fast for losing horse glue or gluten? I mean, I'm not turning her into bread. You're old, you know a lot of people. I mean, that happens. Bucket says she's hag maxing, but you're probably older. Drac. Hell, I mean, you don't have to tell me, but how old are you? How well do you remember 9/11? Did you watch the Digimon movie afterwards? Yes or no? You know, like 6 people. I know my D&D group. I know my friends from work. I know my friends from not work. And I know the Dwellers. You watched the shit out of the Digimon movie? That was literally like my post 9/11 activity. Mama Mouse said, damn, shit's real. I gotta distract my child with Digimon. You lie like a young soul. You're still mad that the wedding story or whatever was a lie. I mean, it's a lie right now. Just wait. The fucking horse with the subwoofers you always lose to her? Whose career are you doing? I'm working on, Okuri Caps and Special Weeks careers. But, like, I won with, Tekai Shuttle, but I can't win with, like, anyone else. I can't even get close. You vaguely remember seeing 9/11 on TV and thinking it was a movie? I was at school and they like wheeled in those like push TVs and like we just like watched 9/11. And then, like, parents were like, fuck this, and came and got us. You have 8 wives and 27 children? Damn, how do you afford all those kids? If you like umomasume, don't forget to tell your doctor about the increasing back pains. I mean, I don't have back pains. I'm riding a horse everywhere. You better make it happen. You gotta talk to Meru about that. Agnes, right now you're just making beefy pace chaser parents for your main right now? Oh, I see. I haven't done Agnes's. I just got her 2-starred. Can you be the first husband? You are a whopping 1 year old during 9/11. Pastel, as long as you were alive. You have 30 husbands, they're all in Vicord. That's true. That's true. There's a lot of male romance. The slots are full. Don't worry, the slots are never full. Look, thank you, Luca. Thank you. Yeah, don't worry. There can always be more cultists than Vicord. And hey, Glitzy too. Hello. You have a Hey Digimon on your phone and you listen to it sometimes when you need to pump yourself up. Your slots are always full of husbands? Oh, how many husbands you got? How many? To have all of them full? Damn, that's a lot of husbands. Also, we'll just do a little. Don't mind me. For anyone that would like to go visit my Oshi and my soon-to-be one-day model mama, this is Vi. She has a Vicord. If you're looking for husbands or, you know, bratty femboy art, it's there. And there's also art of her, but like, everyone, this is Vicord. Yeah, it's her. It's my Oshi's Discord. She's the best. I think she's amazing. And yeah, if you're looking for romance, her chat, it's full of men. Also looking for other men. Everybody there is looking for femboys. She's looking for one too. Everybody's in it together. It's very supportive. Let's be honest, we're all there for bratty Oto. Poor Oto. Enough to satisfy on the weekend? Dang, I mean, that sounds like it could just be one husband. Husband's also full, it makes you wag. Femboys? Yeah, there's femboys there. There's femboys in Vi's Discord. Her mod is a cute little femboy doggy. Who's not TBH? I mean, that's a good question. There are only 2 kinds of people in the world, those who watch Vi and those who are straight. Oh my god. Oh. Well, if you're there, and I'm there. Also, for Euro friend, she streams in US time morning, so like afternoon for y'all. She's very Euro time slot friendly. Which works for me, cause she streams while I'm at work in the lab, so I can like sometimes catch streams when it's slow, and I never have to worry about missing one for like my stream or anything. I'm like, nice. I always get to watch. Is this some femboy artist or are you misunderstanding? She's a streamer. No, she's like an ASMR streamer. Her mod is a femboy and she loves femboys. And it is kind of a running joke that like somehow, despite the fact that she is like the cutest girl ever, her entire chat is just like, yeah, I'm here for men. The fireworks feel like they're aimed at your room? Yeah, well, you said the ops are after you, so maybe you should have thought about that before you open the direct door. Actions have consequences. But she's also making my model. I don't know what this is. Yeah, this is still it. This is what I'm gonna look like. You might have to check this community out. It's very fun. It's very fun. I love the cultist a lot. But this is what I'm gonna look like. And whenever she finishes the art. No rush. I don't know when it will be, because 1.0 still has to be finished. Bucket dummy, yeah, there'll be dumb. There will be dummy, there will be tummy. This will be me. This is specifically gonna be the ASMR model. And my other 1.0 will be for everything else. You want to spec it? I'm gonna have to be like, yeah, so I know, like, I'm your daughter and all, and I'm, like, trying to be normal with you. How about a tummy bruise from where everyone just smacked it? You've discussed having a Vicord meetup, and she said she couldn't go because she can't watch that gay orgy happen. No, that'd be terrible. She'd just be like, what the fuck? But yeah, you do enjoy men broken through their life hard enough that the only escape from their life is to feminize themselves and inject countless syringes of estrogen training into their body to be more sensual and actually female than an actual female. Look, I mean, that's a lot of work for a femboy. Sometimes you just are already cute and you just go like, I don't know. What if I got everybody? Is there built-in cheese pockets in the jacket? Yeah, there's interior pockets and I keep snacks in them. Exposed tummy as target practice, that's true. That's true. That's like, you know, it's like instead of having a punching bag, it's just somebody with an exposed tummy. It works just as well. It's like soft, but you know, like not too soft. And sometimes they fight back, so you can really practice like your maneuvering. It's very good. It's very good. I mean, if he bad, he bad. Everyone like, oh hey Vi, nice to meet you. And then Oto showed up and I was like, oh whoa, Oto, oh whoa, my Oshi's mod, oh whoa, my Oshi's mod. If a fella make your volume go woo, then that it is what it is. Yeah, interior crocodile alligator. Bucket is not fighting back. Oh my god, I so would. You don't know. You don't know. Like, my first instinct, if someone like smacks me or pokes me, my first instinct is balled fists. Let's go. It is immediately. It is time immediately. Can you eat sushi off your tummy instead? You'll share a roll? I mean, as long as I can also have a sushi roll. I mean, but you probably don't want to. You don't know what I've been in. I mean, you never know what's going on in the back rooms. You used to get your ass pinched a lot because you have a girl butt. And it made you jump and yelp a lot. You just wear baggy pants now. I mean, look, if you hit someone solidly once, they might do it again. They might do it more, actually. Nephew is folding after the first incident of your fist reaching past her ribs. I am not reading that. Also that might kill me. Yeah, actually. It's full of danger in there. There's no vanish. You have to sit with that. You have to sit with your sin. You have to let everyone read it and know and look. Also, I hate that trope in anime, cause like it's not that bad. It's like the worst thing is like if you get punched in your bladder, like you're just gonna piss, and that's like way worse. Like, but that's like literally a human condition. That's the same for everybody. It's not any worse than that. It is not like dudes. You would not look at this avatar and assume that it is indeed instant battle machine. Okay, well you haven't seen my ultimate attack. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Where is my art? Where is my art? Art finished. Wait. It won't let me select. Pictures. Art finished. Oh, there we go. There we go. Where did I put that? Oh no. I can't find it. Never mind. I don't know where it is. But wee. Woo. art that I drew of my special attack, which is just me impaling people with my legs because they're pointy at the ends. It's like, you know, they go down to an end. So you can just like go right through somebody. So, you know, you think this is not a combat zone, but it is. But it is. When you told Vicor that story, and the story of how you got really drunk and sent a girl who asked for a picture of your ass, and she was like, damn, you got cake, I would kill for that butt, and they kept asking for pictures. That's how you know. That's true. That is how you know. It's like a surefire way to how to know. You haven't seen Bucket pissing on the ground, then have you? No, nobody's ever seen that because it's literally never happened. Expecting death by cuteness? I mean, if I could kill that way, I would. I hope. I don't know if I'm that cute, actually. It might just be like a mild, like, oh, or a Minecraft little guy, like, ooh. Oh. Imagine an isekai anime, but it's about a guy that gets born as an isekai truck in another world. Yeah, oh my god, that'd be so fun. But then he has a really important job, like, he has to decide, like, who goes, who gets sent to the other world. Like, he can't just be sending people willy-nilly, he has to, like, pick people to hit. Those ankles will be broken after you cross me in basketball. I mean, they're like made of metal, so like you're gonna have to really take like a bat to them or something. Reach out and punch through somebody. There is no P art. The P art is a lie. It does not exist. For anyone else, it does not exist. It is not real. Bucket tarts would go hard as merch. It's just little, like, oh man, if I had a 3D printer, I would do that and just have little me's with my legs going like, meow, meow. Wouldn't Bucket piss in a bucket? No, I wouldn't even go camping. Like, I wouldn't even pee outside. It's scary. It's scary. It's scary. I am an inside mouse. Am I killing him with your like? No. No, I mean like if my foot's like if I became a projectile weapon. Not like a fun way, like an actual like projectile way. No, I would never. Mice are very clean and very particular. Very, very particular. We are clean animals. We like to keep a tidy home. And then close the circle at the end. He has to run over his counterpart in that universe. It would be fun. Think about it. You can finally take out your doppelganger and be doing doing good work. Making someone die to Truck-kun and having him become Truck-kun and make Truck-kuns. Yeah, it's like when you wish to, like, for more wishes, you become a genie, but instead he's like, I wish somebody else was isekai'd, and then he becomes the truck to isekai somebody. If you have P art, you could combine the bucket and vibe P art to create a mother-daughter piss art. I don't have P art. Does she actually? Did that actually happen? Is that real? But no, it's not real, and it never will be real. If there is anybody here that is thinking to themselves, finally, a streamer making art for me, it's not real. I don't know what happened, but I lost access to the members and NSFW channels when my sub resubbed. It just like went away, even though I'm still subbed. So I'm like, okay. I didn't know Auto commissioned it. Look, sometimes your mods are just like looking out for your community and being like, I know what the people want. I've got it. Oh, thank you, Track. I don't know what happened. I think it's because I had like gotten a gifted sub and like I just continued it instead of like letting it lapse and then resubbing, and I think there is like some sort of issue. I don't know. You just imagine a ninja throwing a bunch of small bucket-like throwing stars. This is exactly what you should mention. Hiya, Dawn. It's so good to see you. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. How has all of the game dev work been going? You've been working really hard. It is very cool to see it. I hope it's going well. But good morning, good morning, good morning. Even though it's night for us. Oh, I deserve to see it. Yeah, I will. I am curious. There is a morbid curiosity, even when it's like, I don't care about this thing, but it exists. You're like, well, I gotta see it, I guess. I gotta look at it. Like, I need to know. Everybody else knows I should look. I gotta have a sippy. One sec, one sec. Oh no. Oh no. Game dev is on hold this week because you're taking care of the family cat. Well, that's okay. Sometimes you gotta give your brain a break anyways. I hope Cat is well. And I hope it is not a bad little break from game dev. When I do a lot of rigging, I have to like give myself a day as a break sometimes, or else I like start going insane, looking at all of like the same things over and over and over and over and over and over. And I just have to be like, I have to stop. I have to stop. So like, I'll take one of my free days and just like, do nothing. I also normally just sit with the cats. It's a welcome break to take care of a fluffy creature. Sometimes beer, like, I'm like, oh no, and then nothing happens. But yeah, fluffy creatures are very, like, restorative and rejuvenating. Mine are being very quiet today, and they might be a little freaked out by the lots and lots of fireworks, which is one reason it's gonna be like a shorter stream tonight, so that I can make sure that I can go and like spend some time with them afterwards, so to make sure that they can like calm down for bedtime, or else they will be very, 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 very upset when I try and go to sleep, and they will not let me. And I would like to go to sleep. Brother Cat was not thrilled last night when I went to bed, and he was like getting on top of like door frames and like standing right outside of like the bedroom and just going like wow, wow, and like yelling, but like this really pathetic, sad yell, like he was all alone in the world and there was no one with him. It was just him all by himself. And I was like, Brother Cat, come here, come here. And he would just be like, mer, mer. What was that? And I'm like, I'm right here, I'm in bed. And he'd be like, mer, 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 mer. And like eventually came and was like, oh, that's where you were, I lost you. And I'm like, I've literally been in bed. And then he crawled up on top of me and went to sleep. You love looking at people's profiles in chat. I like never do that. I never like look at anyone's profile pictures when they follow or anything. And then sometimes I'll go back and like try and like find someone who raided, or like find a fellow like streamer, and then I'm like, oh wow, there's a lot going on in these. But like I typically don't remember to look. Beer is almost gone. Boo, boo. I don't want to go get up and get another one. You only do it when you get mad at someone, so you peep some dirt on them, or if you want to steal them into your world of evil, depraved thoughts. If you're like, yes, my brother, together we can be stronger and corrupt more VTubers. Together with our V-Bucks combined, and our gatekeeping, and our girl bossing, and our gaslighting, we can be the strongest ever. We can build our Chuba army. Mostly funny pictures are their pets. Oh, I do love to see people's pets. Amen. Look, I don't even, like, people always say, like, oh yeah, groom a VTuber. Like, people are, they're trying to groom a VTuber. Like, you gotta get in while there are two of you to groom them. But, like, what the fuck does that mean? What does it mean to groom a VTuber? What is the goal? What do you want? What is the ultimate goal for people? I just don't understand it at all. You named your colony's artistic meandrist doctor after you and gave her a big sword? Aww. Aww. Good. Good. She should have one. I support her. Pet them like a deer? How often are you petting deer? How do you groom a VTuber? The VTuber grooms you? These people don't understand. Yeah, exactly. Oh, convince themselves, gaslight them into doing not safe for work. It's your favorite type of grooming. There's so many VTubers who just, like, already do that, though. They're, like, already, like, right there for free. Hi, A-Pop. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Grooming? Does Bucket have a comb? I have a comb and a brush, and I'm a very clean mouse. I'm very good at grooming. Every time you go hunting, so not that often. I mean, what? How is the deer doing? Is it taking a little floor nap? Yeah, but they're too up there to let it be super duper intimate. Oh, so you gotta find it not safe for work two of you. There's a lot of those too. There's a lot of VTubers who do it not safe for work and are still 2 views. Or 1 views. Everybody starts somewhere. But they're like right there. Hi, Raystra. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I don't know why I said the whole thing. I feel like I normally just say Ray. But hello, 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 hello. Deer is doing tasty. I'm not a huge fan of deer. You and your husband are the best groomers. Are you grooming the femboys? Is that where they're all going? Are you taking all the femboys away for yourselves? Husband. Every time you have deer, you swear there's always hair in the meat. Is that a more normal thing outside of America? We don't really eat deer very much, but our deer are, like, very diseased. They're hoarding the femboys. They're keeping them all for themselves. They're getting them when they first start and grooming them and keeping them for themselves. They're not sharing with the rest of us. Uncool, uncool. How could they do that to us? Gotta get a better butcher. That's true too. Unless you're doing it yourself, in which case, like, keep practicing. There's like a special art to ripping all of the skin off of something. And let me tell you, it helps if you make all of the right cuts to the right, the right depth. Finally home from work. Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home. They're putting chemicals in the water that's turning the freaking femboys gay. Yeah, exactly. Very surgical, precise cuts right down the middle. Like if you do one like around the neck and around the ankles and wrists, and then right down the middle, and then like from the middle line you do like a line down the limbs until like the other line you cut, and then you just like separate it in the subcutaneous space, and that shit comes all the way off. Where you live, we don't have the rabid dog thing. Oh yeah, lucky for y'all, lucky for y'all. Rabies is like only some places thing. But it's like mostly bats. It's like bats and foxes and raccoons. Coyotes are like your most common like rabies vector species. Especially bats. Bats are really bad because like you won't be able to tell that they bit you. You don't know a word you just said about skinning things, but you're glad you're on your good side? Yeah, I would never do that to a dweller. You're terrified of rabies. You're lucky Australia doesn't have it. So here's the thing about rabies. One, if you are in a country that is a rabies country, if you get bitten by an animal, go to the hospital and get rabies prophylactic treatment like post-exposure. You will be fine. Just go immediately. Don't go like, well, I don't know. Just go immediately. You will be fine. Not even if they ask nicely. Oh, well, if you ask for it, of course I would. I would never say no to, like, a fun activity a dweller wants to do. Like, if you want to become a rug, I'm not going to tell you no. You were so surprised that rabies doesn't exist here, you searched it up because you're... Whoop! That scared me. Because your cat attacked you and you were like, huh, nice. Yeah, strip the flesh. Release the meat. Flesh, flesh, flesh. No, it's only in some places. Because it does require, like, vector species. There are some species that their body temperature does not allow for the rabies virus to live. So, like, things like possums or birds cannot carry rabies because of their body temperature, and some other animals. So, there's, like, a lot that can't transport it. So you have to have it already, like, endemic to your area, and then you have to have the correct species that can be able to infect other species. So it's not everywhere, but that's why it's really hard in the US if you want to, like, travel with a pet, or, like, you're gonna move and you need to bring your pet with you. It's, like, a huge pain in the ass to, like, get all the paperwork and, like, do all the stuff you need to do to get your pet into a rabies-free country, or Hawaii. Because, like, most of those countries are like, fuck no, I do not want to fuck around with the possibility of rabies getting here. Just put your pet in your pocket. Yeah, exactly. So, like, it'd be really easy to transport me, because you can just put me in your pocket. Okay, we're about to have an ad break, so I might take an actual break so that I can get another video. Rabies in birds is more of the virus literally can't take the cellular machinery than a temperature thing. It is also a temperature thing, because their bodies run, like, rabies does require a pretty specific temperature, and if I remember right, birds run a little too cold. But it's a lot of things. So you do have to have, like, the specific vector, species, like with most things. At least that's what I learned in school, that it was also temperature. Technically, I could have been lied to. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little break, get another beer, and I'll be back in a little bit. Can you get your beer from the fridge? Yeah, I'll bring some back for everybody too. I'll show you a vector. It's cold. Here, maybe that's it. Yeah, it could be that too. If it's like too cold, it has this, like, kind of like mid-range temperature. Your professor was you, and you're the one who told you and lied to you. On Mike's hard. You want to sip on Mike's hard so bad. I'll find you a mic, alright? I'll find you a mic. What's funny is technically I do have. It is like a lemonade beer, is what I have. Okay, I'll PRP. We're shaking my card. Look, I trust you guys to get my card while I'm on break. You guys have fun, that's on you. You know, if you gotta... If the chat is spreading, if the Vicord chat is spreading here, that's okay. I support you all, and I'm sure you will all be very happy. But okay, I'll BRB. I will do the ear blowing as soon as I get back. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, hello, hi, hello. We're back. Okay, we have blowing now. We have blowing now. Oh no, that is like way past the time. Get some sleep, get some sleep. No, it's limit, it's limit. Yeah, I hope to see you again another night too, but get some rest, get some rest. It was starting to make me dizzy. It's like way too hot. It's making it very difficult. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, it's like blazing. Cracking a tailbone. A tall boy. A tailbone. Yeah, cracking. Well, it's cracking a regular sized boy. normal style. But yeah, the delicious sound of beverage opening. If you want to crack your tailbone, you better give you some nice compensation. Hey, hello. You do crack a tailbone once in a while with the boys. I mean, sometimes you gotta. Like, you know, what's one or two cracked bones between the boys? Well, it is like unpleasantly hot. Like, even with fans going, and it's like been dark for a while, I am like aggressively uncomfortable. The more cracked bones, the deeper the friendship. I mean, so true. So true. Like, the more bones you crack with your friends, that's how you know you really care each other. Even cold beer is not helping too much. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I will survive. Would you prefer cracking your boys' bones or boning your boys' cracks? I mean, that's a question for all the people who love their boys in chat. You know, can't answer for everyone, but like after you've been together so long, you know, you gotta think of new things. Actually, the more friends you crack your bones with, the more friends you crack with your bones, the more they respect you. I didn't know that. Too bad you just woke up, can't crack a cold one. Oh, it's like really early, right? For like waking up. Yike. Isn't it? It's like, what, like 4-ish? 4 something? And a pinch of bone makes a good shift. This is so true. They can be so sharp. Like, you can really get a sharp bone going. And, like, do a lot with it. They're great tools. You got your morning meows yourself at 4:30. Oh my god. Oh my god. Normally, at least mine wait until, like, 6. Because they're like, wow, what if, like, more breakfast? 4 a.m.? That's what happens when you go to sleep at, like, 7 p.m. I mean, that's fair, yeah. If you go to sleep really early, wake up really early. But yeah, agreed. Very condolences. That's, like, way too much. 4 a.m. is bedtime? Man, I am, like, a consistent sleeper. I really like to be asleep by 12. Even though, obviously, sometimes I stay up too late, as everybody knows. You work afternoons, that's fair, that's true, you do. If I, like, got off work at 10-ish, I, too, would stay up for several hours after, instead of just being like, okay, well, I'm gonna go to sleep and wake up crazy early for no reason. That's, like, way worse. I do not miss working afternoon nights. It sucked. 11:30 used to be bedtime for you, but you've been staying up late. It makes me so sad. No! You worked a lot of third shift jobs before this? Yeah. I've only done the one. I did not like it. I'm EP baby. It does not work for me. I have to be like, I don't know, asleep normal-ish hours. Like, I tend to wake up kind of early. I could get a big pizza. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Big pizza. Big pizza. Oh, I'm gonna lay under the fan and eat more Chinese food later. Hey, raccoon puppy boy. Are you ketchup, or do you always seem to try and catch up to your beauty? Oh my goodness, no, I'm mustard. I'm a different condiment altogether. I'm a third worst option. She mustard. True. So true. I gotta get the globes out. Are you mustard, or do you always must turn your beauty to me? Or is this real? Yeah, I'm like the sliver of, like, skin that the person preparing your sandwich accidentally cut off when, like, slicing the bread. That's the type of condiment I am. Are you relish? Because I can't stop relishing. Did they do it on accident? Or was it on purpose accident? Oh, it was a little on purpose. They want to make sure you're together forever, so they made sure you'd eat a piece of them so that they're always with you. And now you can't go to that subway anymore because it's weird. Yeah, a little bit of cannibalism to show the love. That's so true. Why can't subway girls where you live feed me parts of their body? Yeah, you just gotta find a better subway, really. They do it all the time, you never know. Are you relish? Because I'm gonna take a cartoonishly large bite out of your head, leaving rounded out teeth marks and a crevasse where your skull should be. Nice. It always reminds me of that picture, like, can I have an IB both and my head hurts? And it's like half gone. I love that picture. Such a good meat. Yeah, it's beam. It's very beam. Are you hot sauce? Or are you always this hot? No, it's like abnormally hot today. Like it is so hot. That pictures you IRL, but you're flag. You should just edit it and make them black and just be like, this is me. Actually, if anyone was curious, but also give them like a fat ass. Be like, this is me. Real. This is me real. Are you beer because you make me want to drive under the influence and go really fast? Are you soya or am I always fishing for your... Wait, why would you fish? Like the soybean alternative food? What does that have to do with fish? Am I missing something? Soy is fish sauce. Oh, I thought it was like, well, it's still made out of soy. I'm a Kiko Man purchaser. I'm really a ponzu sauce type of person. Well, that's why the weapons grade autism tag is there, because things do go over my head like all the time. Are you asleep? Because I can never get enough of you. Oh man, relatable. So true. So true. Who can? Who can? I miss like back in the day when I could just be like, wow, an afternoon nap? Okay, I'll just take like a little nappy nap. Not possible anymore. Like, I'll try a nap, but that's really just me like laying there doing nothing for like an hour. Are you AC/DC or do you always watch you explode? Or do I watch you explode? Do they explode? You like me some estrogen-rich soya? You wonder where that legend comes from, soya having estrogen in it? Well, it's because I think, don't soybeans have like just this totally inconsequential amount? Yeah, if I'm sick, that's different. Oh, I don't know AC/DC music. I kind of like historically hate rock music. Are you crack cocaine because I'm addicted and it's taking over my life, and every waking moment my body cripples me more and more? All of my normal functions are weakening and my brain is slowly disintegrates with each step waking moment, replacing all of my neurons and memories with wants and animalistic needs of the angel snow. Oh, the devil's dandruff. You go some days and just collapse into bed. I can just like straight up go to sleep, but I like really struggle for like a little nap. I can like do bedtime. Soy sauce is traditionally made from a combination of soybeans, wheat, and salt, and a malter yeast. Culture like aspergillus. Well, yeah, if it's like you gotta ferment it. When you go to sleep, you end up going to sleep. I mean, yeah. Sometimes when I sleep, I really do it. Instead of, like, sort of doing it. And that's a nap. A nap is when you, like, sort of sleep. You wonder how you can live just wait. How you can live just for sniffing what is basically super coffee. It's like... it's like if coffee was, like, not coffee at all. Really, and it was instead a different plant. What is with gift subs and you? Dude, sometimes you just be getting them. Sometimes it's like a stream you've been to like once. You got gift sub to Malflon sub while watching here? Oh, hell yeah, we support our favorite changeling. It's like, you know, everyone you've ever interacted with during like a bucket anything, you are gonna get the gift sub now. It's still so funny that you got the Rabo sub on like an entirely different platform. Which is just like, I don't know how that works, but I'll take it. You got Mr. You did get buckets of twice. Shit pisses you off when you get gifted to a male or a flesh tuber. I mean, what do you mean? I thought you were trying to groom the femboys. You need the male subs to do that. Flesh tuber I get though. I don't want to watch a person. Ugh. You have so many gifted subs right now, you don't know why. I wish I could kind of sort them. Male in quotations. Yeah, flesh tuber. Ew. Ew, that thing has flesh still on its body. Rip it off. The bucket. Another bucket. Thank you for the follow. Spello bucket. Hello. Welcome. I do wish you could like sort like your emotes like from gifted subs to like he stole your flow, kill him. No! You gotta support all the other buckets. Like you never know. What if something else needs to store something that's not me? But hello. Cause like sometimes I'd be like trying to find a specific emote from like one of my friends or like mine, and it's like 8 bajillion gift subs worth of emotes that I'm like, I don't want this. This isn't what I'm looking for. And it's like, yeah, you can turn off like gift subs, but like I want some gift subs. I just wish I could like sort stuff easier so I could find the emote I want. That's like all I want in life is to faster find an emote. Biaru. Oh no, my glasses got crooked. I cannot wait to have real glasses on my model, so I don't have to worry about them ever being like off kilter, like they will always be correct. I cannot wait. I will be so happy. It is gonna be a pain in the ass to rig, though. Maybe it won't be so bad. You didn't even realize your name is Bucket? Yeah, my name is Bucket too. So we are both Buckets. You know, sometimes you meet someone with the same name as you out in the wild and you're like, wow, so they're fake glasses all along? Well, they're not fake. They just don't have, they're just not attached well. They're real glasses. They do help me see. You thought you were about to say real glasses, like, as in IRL, and you're gonna be like, I mean, they're real on my face, real. They just, these ones sometimes just get attached to the wrong part of my body. Like sometimes they'll be attached to an eyeball and I'll blink and they'll like flip up my head. But I'm excited to not have to worry about that. Well, we're in the part of the stream where my throat starts getting grumpy with me. Which is okay. We probably won't go that much longer so that we can, you know, I guess spend some 4th of July, and I mean me, with the cats and help them calm down. Goomers, and I don't know that person, and Malphon, and Cece, and I don't know that person, and I don't know that person, I don't know that person, and Megino, and Molly, and a person I don't know, and a person I don't know, and a person I don't know, and Rula. That's a lot of people I know. Give Bucket a small sample of blood to lubricate her parched throat. Yeah. People are really gonna start thinking I have some sort of like vampire lore, when really, like, no. Gotta celebrate your Independence Day. Yeah, if you guys can hear the fireworks occasionally, it is very much Independence Day. Hi, Spark Larkspur. Hello, Star Larkspur. I can read. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Blood is so slippery. I mean, it's slippery until it's not slippery. It's slippery until it dries up, and then it's like gummy, and then it's like just dry. Sorry, eyeball was itchy. But really, like, Mr. Meow Meow and Brother Cat kind of get like, they get kind of freaked out by like storms or like thunder and sometimes fireworks. Sometimes they don't care, or sometimes only one of them cares, but a lot of the time if they get like really disrupted by it, they like get stressed out and they won't sleep at night. And also tomorrow I'm gonna get up early and I'm gonna do gardening. No, it's not that either. It's like, sometimes it's your job. It's a professional blood sampling, not like a for hungry blood sampling. And hi, Flappy Waffle. Hello. Yeah, Megan is cool. Megan is a very cool. Meg is science. Yeah, it's for science. That's for science. We also celebrate 14th of July to celebrate the storming of La Bastille during the French Revolution. July is a very independent month. It is. This is true. Off to sleep, listening to you, fellow Bucket. Sleep well. Have a good evening. Get good rest. Have good dreams. AB negative. A fine vintage. A good year for wine. And by wine, I mean blood. Is it though? Yes, I am a professional. Because it's 5:30, yeah. Get some sleep. Good night. Sleep well. Oh, thank you for hydrate, E-Pop. I hydrate. And thank you for the head pat. Thank you. I was thinking about for debut getting a like better, not like better, but just like more complex like head pat. There's like an asset pack of like hands that do like head pats, and you can do like little pokes, and you can like grab an ear and stuff like that I thought would be kind of cute. But I haven't jumped the gun on that. Can't wait for Bucket to take a sippy of your blood, swish about, gargle it, spit it into the air like a whale spurts from its blowhole, and finally swallow and be like, it's okay, but a little heavy on the microplastics. Not. I love eating microplastics. They're so tasty and fun, and like, you're trying to fill up your whole body with them so that eventually you get plasticized and you can like live forever and your body never degrades. Silly head putts are fine. I just thought it might be like kind of fun to have like other options, but I guess we're gonna have a lot of new options after debut anyways. Macroplastics are the next big thing. Yeah, I've been eating like little plastic dinosaurs for a while now. Wee. Oh yeah. Wee. Woo. You want to redeem where all your limbs explode with Lego death sound? I mean, I'm gonna have a redeem where they all come off. I'm gonna have a redeem where they like come off one at a time. Oh, but we could have an expensive like, everything comes off and it makes a noise. Plastic maxing? Yeah, we're plastic maxing. Do you remember those like TikToks that are like a little fuzzy like toy dog? And it's going like, I love eating mulch. I am mulch maxing. Me and all of my friends love to eat mulch. I eat mulch every day. I am a mulch master. Like stuff like that. And I love those. Nugget explosion, yeah, just all the limbs coming off. The purpose of the nugget tag? Yes, it is because only my torso is real. Everything else is a nugget. Well, not everything else is a nugget. Everything else is mechanical. So like the arms and legs are not real. They are just machine arms and legs, and they come off. It was a good pop, but you have no idea what you're talking about, so you're coming off extremely schizo, but you're here for it. That's normal. Hi, Katamir. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Cheese to meet you. Welcome, welcome. No, we're also schizomaxing occasionally. Sometimes we're just like in our own little world. Mekabare good. Mekabare is so good. It's very good. 10 out of 10 even. Basic bucket, yeah, that's true. That's true. We do love Mekabare. I did kind of for the skip be like, maybe like you can have like my wires out some, maybe. Teehee. So we'll see. We'll see. We're everything maxing here. Yeah, you gotta make the most of life. You know, if you're not maxing out all of like your attributes, you're never gonna win the horse race of life. That's not true, but you know, because honestly, when I max shit out in horse race, I still don't win, so what does it matter? Sometimes my girl just says, I don't feel like it, and I go, okay. You gotta go get ready for work. Have a good night. Happy 4th. Thank you for being here, Pastel. Have a good time at work. I hope it's an easy day. We're probably gonna like, I know it's like still early, but this is probably about a good time for me to wrap up anyways. Cause like I said, I can't stay up too late anyways. And I'm sorry it's very early, guys. And I'm sorry yesterday got cut off early. But next week will be normal, I hope. Fingers crossed internet stays. But yeah, I always feel bad that things don't go to plan. Like if something doesn't work, or if like I don't know, I can't stick to yeah, the bad kind. Or if like I can't stick to a schedule. Hi Feifeng Long, thank you for the follow. And Sukiri, thank you. Cheese to meet you, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yesterday was cut off early because you couldn't be here. yeah. The aliens, it was like the CIA and the aliens were saying, you know, you can't play this game, you gotta have everybody there. You do your best, Buck, and that's okay. Thank you. I do. I try really hard, and I really want to be consistent because I don't want to let the dwellers down. But sometimes, internet service provider, and sometimes you gotta be responsible, and that's okay. I try not to like feel bad about it. I just really like being consistent. So I'm sorry this week was kind of short. Next week will be back to normal, fingers crossed, unless my internet service provider tells me otherwise. Scuff is part of the streaming package. I mean, that's true. That is true. What is stream if not sometimes Scuff? That is part of life as a streamer. Okay. So, let's Scuff is the essence of the soul. I mean, that's pretty true. Let's find somebody to raid. Okay. Oh. Never mind. I was like, okay, what is a stream if not documented schizophrenia? I mean, you guys are real, right? Right? Like, you guys are real? I'm not, like, this isn't in my head. You guys are real? Do we want more America? No. Oh no. You're only real so far as Vi is real. She's not real. She is real. That's my mama. She's real. Wake up. Now you can't make me wake up. Okay, do we want an America themed high action non ASMR stream? Or do we want more nice ASMR that is appropriate for the holiday? With fireworks. America. Defined America themed. It is a 4th of July Freedom-a-thon playing Duke Nukem. America themed. With America, fuck yeah, let's go. I mean, it is with Abby. The Duke. Okay, we're gonna raid Abby then. Abby has been doing an Americathon today. Abby is a babby alligator. and is wearing an American flag shirt. So, very American. And there's a pile of pecans on screen. I don't know what's happening. We're gonna find out together. Yeah, our alligator friend. We have bucket raid. We can also just say America, bucket America, whatever you want to say. But let's go say hi to Abby. Abby's cool. He plays a lot of retro that I like. And yeah. Yeah, there we go. Patriotic mouse raid. This is good. Yeah, patriotic mouse raid. I like that. So go say hi to Abby. I hope everybody has a good 4th of July or normal 4th or 5th of July. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I'm sorry it was short again. But good night. I really appreciate you, dwellers. Bye. Patriotic mouse raid. Good night.